What is going on, folks? My name is Chris, and in this video I'm going to show you how to withdraw from Interactive Brokers to Wise if you are in Canada. I did a video about a year ago showing how to deposit and withdraw from Interactive Brokers to Wise, and some of you guys were commenting saying that the withdrawal method no longer works. So this is going to be an updated video showing how to fix the withdrawal when you withdraw funds from Interactive Brokers to your TransferWise or Wise account, specifically in US dollars and specifically in Canada using the wire transfer method. So stick around and leave a like on the video if this helps you. I think it's useful to be able to use Wise because Wise is a multi-currency account that you can use while you're traveling abroad to pay for things, to pay your suppliers or your clients in any currencies necessary that they support. So this morning I set up a new withdrawal method on Interactive Brokers on my personal account to withdraw to my personal Wise account. And once I set that up, I did a test transfer of 20 USD. So I sent 20 USD from my Interactive Brokers personal account to my Wise personal account. And you can see here, the money was received. This was the transaction that took place. And you can see here is the breakdown of the fee. So there's a $6.11 US dollar fee right there. And that's a fixed fee by Wise. That's their fee for receiving a US dollar wire transfer. So the fee doesn't change based on the amount that you send. One thing to note is that they used to have a lower fee, but recently they upped their fee. So every time you receive a US dollar wire transfer into Wise, they're going to charge you that $6.11 fee. So before you send your transfer, take note of that. And I'm going to go ahead and show you on Interactive Brokers now step by step how I set up the withdrawal method. So the first thing you do is you log into Interactive Brokers client portal, so the web version. And then once you're logged into your account, you go up to transfer and pay. If you don't see it here at the top, it's going to be somewhere on the left side. So once you select transfer and pay, you're going to get these options: deposit funds, withdraw funds, or do internal transfer. Select withdraw funds because we're doing a withdrawal out of Interactive Brokers. Then wait for the page to load. Sometimes it takes longer. And then what you're going to do here is select use a new withdrawal method because we're going to set up a new withdrawal method. Then choose the currency, which is going to be US dollars. Then select the bank wire method because if you are in Canada, that will be the only method you can use to withdraw US funds. They do not support withdrawing to a bank in the USA if you are a Canadian customer. It locks the bank location to Canada. So this method here only applies to US dollar wire transfer. So I selected use the wire method. The first question is, where will the funds be deposited? Here you absolutely have to select non-bank financial institution. In the previous video I selected bank, if you guys remember, but the new method requires you to select non-bank financial institution. Financial institution's bank country, select the United States. And you can see that when you go to your Wise USD account details under the bank name and address, you can see it is a US address, so that's the address you're going to put. And actually what's going to happen is it's going to automatically detect the address once you put in the routing number and account number. So the next thing I did was I copied the account number to the clipboard for my USD account details on Wise. And now I'm going to put that into these two fields here for confirm the bank account number. So financial institution's bank account number as well as confirm bank account number. Put the same number there, which is going to be your USD account number on Wise. The next thing you do is you put in the 9-digit routing number. And once you put that in, it should automatically detect the bank name and location as Community Federal Savings Bank. At least this is the bank that Wise uses. And then in the last few fields here, these are important, so keep an eye on this. And by the way, if you are enjoying this video, leave a like on it. And if you want to support the work that I do, check out Interactive Brokers using the link down below. I recommend this broker for trading US stocks and US options. So for the financial institution name, you can put in Wise. For the account number at financial institution, this is where a lot of users are running into issues. I'm going to tell you what I put in here because my transfer succeeded when I did this. I simply wrote in the plain text, not applicable. So you're going to see me do that here. Not applicable. Because the account number we have is already the account number associated with our Wise account. And then under the account nickname, change this to something you can remember. So I think I put in Wise USD personal new, because I think I may have already had it, so I just wanted to remember that it was the new version. And then once you're done, select save bank information. If it succeeds, you'll get this page right here saying your wire information needs to be confirmed. It'll give you the list of all the information. So you put in your username and password, do a two-factor authentication, and then everything should go through. Sometimes it takes about 10-15 seconds for the page to load, so definitely take your time and wait for it. Okay, once you've done that, you should get the success message saying your wire information was confirmed. And now it's going to be time to actually send a transfer. So let's do that next. Back to Interactive Brokers Client Portal. At the top, you go to Transfer and Pay, go to Withdraw Funds, and then you select your new wire method that you just created. In this case, it's here, new Wise USD Personal. So then you put in the withdrawal amount. So in this case, I just put in 20. Then select Create Withdrawal. And then you should get a message saying, thank you, your wire withdrawal for USD has been submitted. You can actually look at the status of that transfer when you go up to Transfer and Pay, Transaction Status and History. And then you should see your wire transfer that you just created here. And under the status, it should say under review. Now, I guess I was lucky enough because after about 20 minutes, that status changed to sent. So that's what you want to see. You want to see that your wire transfer was sent. Now, I want to give you guys a couple final tips here to ensure that this works and that it doesn't get rejected or failed. The first thing is you want to be withdrawing to a Wise account in the same name as your Interactive Brokers account. If you're trying to withdraw from, say, an Interactive Brokers, I don't know, institutional account, and then paying out to some personal Wise account, they may ask for additional information. In this case, I was withdrawing from my personal IBKR account directly to my personal Wise account. So I guess because the names and the addresses are both the same, the transfer succeeded, everything went through fine. Now, another tip I want to give about sending wire transfers out of Interactive Brokers is that it's best that you do this during market hours between Monday and Friday. Don't do it on the weekend. I've tried to send wire transfers out of IBKR on the weekend and hope that they get sent out early, Monday morning. And sometimes they don't. I found that they go through faster when I send them Monday morning and not on Sunday. So that's a tip I can give you guys. The time to transfer, it took about 2 to 3 hours, I would say, to receive the funds on Wise. And Interactive Brokers will not give you a notification when the funds are received on Wise, but obviously Wise will send you an email notification when the funds arrive there. Try this method. Hopefully it works. Let me know down below. Check out this playlist right here if you want to learn about the other tutorials I have on Interactive Brokers, full of great tutorials for Trader Workstation, how to trade options, how to navigate the software. Definitely click into that playlist right now if you want to learn more about how to use that software. Thank you. See you in the next video.